Aman, come here, come here. I wanted to become a dancer. Like, this is the hand. What you have to do is, you have to just follow. Oh. प्रेमिका ने प्यार से जो भी छू लिया तेरे वास्ते है सोने जैसा प्रेमिका को फिर तो मानो. But the person you saw was Aman, and he works with Nitesh and is a full stack engineer, or let's say full stack developer at Cypher Schools. So, cutting short, I've tried recording and taking this shot multiple times to park, to record myself, but something else I take different, I try different ways of recording.
One eternity later.
So, anyways, I think this place, which is my room, obviously, is much better place to talk about this important thing that I'm supposed to talk about. I'm supposed to record myself with, on, or however it is. It has two parts of the question. One is how you plan your day, and second is tools you use to stay productive. And then there's the recommendation where people are like asking how one should plan his or her day, and obviously the tools that I use in my day-to-day life. And this question I've been asked so many times, right? I've always been to any of these places. Let's say there's an event where I am at, or if I'm a speaker, I'm attending it, and when we are having a general conversation, a normal conversation with anyone for that matter, people do ask, hey Anurag, how do you plan your day? How do you manage your team? What are the tools you use, etc. Right? So let's break it into two parts. First, the tools. What are the tools that I use for making my day productive? So here's one thing, as an entrepreneur, if you're into the journey of building something, if you're building a startup, quite often happens that every now and then you have random thoughts and you really want to capture them, right? The chances are very high chances that you might forget it, and then you would end up craving कि यार कितना बढ़िया, कुछ तो बहुत बढ़िया idea आया था, कहाँ चला गया, भूल गया. Tool that I use, one of the very go-to tool that I have is Trello. Trello is basically, I create, there are multiple cards of Trello. Trello is basically a management platform, right? You can manage your workflow, etc. over there. In Trello, I create two cards. One card is to randomly dump all my ideas, right, that I get very often. And another card I use is to pick and drop the ideas from the card where I've been randomly dropping my stuff and put them into prioritization. Second tool that I use, which ideally is my first tool, but I'm taking its name at the second place, is Google Sheets, right? Big fan. Excel keh lo ya Google Sheets keh lo, mostly they are same. Google Sheet is one thing that if I'm on my browser, you'll find at least 10 to 15 tabs which are mostly about Google Sheets. Makes life so easy, and as an entrepreneur, you do a lot of calculation, you do a lot of data analysis, you do a lot of decision making, and for all of these things, Google Sheet is the best by far. So Google Sheet is another tool that I frequently, I would say very, very, very frequently use. Second is a write.as. It's a very minimalistic platform to randomly take a note, right? It gives you just open write.as, it gives you blank white a screen. You can randomly take a note, right? So these three tabs or tools are always running on my browser. Even if I'm using multiple browsers, let's say something is happening on Chrome, something is happening on Safari, etc. Both of these browsers will have these three things open. Second part of the question is, how do I plan my day? So the number one point, you should be aware of what are you exactly looking to achieve. Half of the problem gets solved when you are aware that what are you exactly looking to achieve, and that's how it is. And that's how it starts, right? So if you are very sure what are you actually looking to achieve from that particular day, half of your problem is gone. Second number thing is, since you're already using a management tool like Trello, etc., put all your work over there, right? And prioritize it. Now here is a catch when it comes to prioritization. Don't go. Stick around, stay with me, listen to me till the end. So once you're aware what you're looking to achieve, with all your tasks, write down all your tasks that you need to do in order to achieve that. And you can use a Trello as a management tool for that matter. Since you can use any, you can even use Google Sheets as a management tool for that matter. It really doesn't matter. Once you know what you want to achieve, half of the work done, move to the second stage, prioritize your work. Third thing is you need to understand what part of the day are more productive for you. This is a truth that you should start accepting, that you cannot be productive for the entire day. There are portions where you would feel highly productive, where you will not feel like doing something, right? So if you are aware what time during the day you feel more productive, you can distribute your work accordingly. So let's say in my case, first half of the day is super productive for me because my mind is fresh, and in that case I use anything related to design. I prioritize my work accordingly to do anything related to design or meeting, most importantly, or writing, most importantly, right? Any of these things I keep in the first half of the day. And then I talk about afternoon, the least productive part of the day, right? So I would rather prefer not doing much during the afternoon, maybe eating, or even after eating, right? Whenever you eat, right after eating, that particular time is the least productive. So I would avoid doing any heavy tasks during those hours. I would rather prefer going out, talking to people, sipping a chai, doing something which will help me come out of that laziness. And if I have to choose to do work during that time, I would do things which are more repetitive and I don't have to put a lot of brain and my creativity and thought process into it. So yeah, the moral of the story is to plan your day better. You should know your body clock, and once you are aware of it, plan out things accordingly. The conclusion of all this entire recording is know what you are looking to achieve, write down all your task, work. Third is prioritize based on the deadlines. Fourth is use any tracking or management tool to be able to track your progress, obviously. And fifth, that was fourth, I guess. Yeah, fifth, understand your body clock and distribute your work accordingly. That was it for this particular video, and I hope it was helpful and it would have answered the question that I'm often asked, that is, what are the tools I use, the frequent tools that I use, and how one should plan his or her day to make his or her day productive. So that was it for this particular video. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Take care. And yeah, thank you. I've been trying so hard, went to so many places. कहाँ जाके पार्क में रिकॉर्ड करके आया, वहाँ पे पीकॉक और सबकी आवाज़ आ रही थी, बट आई एम डन. चलो, बाय बाय.